I've heard it once. I've heard it 1,000 times. Spoken out loud or echoing in my mind over and over, said to me 2 little words and an apostrophe. That's weird. You're weird. And from my hair to my clothes to the time I quit a responsible job just to pursue a crazy dream, sure, I've been called weird about some things, and I've shrugged it off, and I've chuckled sheepishly. Then I've defended my honor with frightening tenacity, and I've said, no, it's not. Come on now. No, I'm not. It wasn't as it won't be. Stop the presses. Hold that thought. This word weird, it gets tossed around and back and forth, and no one wants to catch its wrath. We want to fit in and find our normal path of sorts. But just take a step back, sit back. Nancy drew the situation. Things aren't always as they seem. Smoke and mirrors, aberrations, and I want to tell you something that just might change your perception. So break out your Trapper Keeper for a full-on education, and we're going to start with this. If you look up weird, it takes you to odd, which brings you to unusual, which is by definition not usual. Something that doesn't happen very often. Out of the ordinary and anomaly, something different. It's different. That's what weird is. It's different. But now, don't assume that that's a bad thing. Take a look like reading Rainbow and find your sparkly Lisa Frank pen, because we're moving on to lesson 2 now. You see, there's this thing called the bell curve. As every researcher will tell you, small in the ends and large in the middle, and this single sloping pattern lumps people in life into one beautiful drawing. And it says simply this: the majority is the middle, the normal, the not so different. The styles that everyone wears, the number of drinks they take per year, the average of everything and nothing new under the sun. 95% of us all in 4 standard deviations. And this, well, this is the place to be, right? The middle. The blend in and stay in your place middle. But sometimes, with some things, we just don't fit in that middle. And we feel like we're different, like Anne in Green Gables. Minus the poofy sleeves, of course. But oh, how we want to find a kindred soul, and it's at those times, we're at a different place on that slope. You see those far sides, what we call the tail end? That's the minority. Something out of the norm from what you see usually. Something not so often. Something different. Something weird. And we tend to assume when we're called weird, we're somehow inferior, this low-hanging fruit from life's criteria. But if you look at this curve and everything that it represents on this far end, that's where you find excellence. On this far end is honesty. It's work ethic beyond reproach. It's doing things that have never been done, inventing Model T Fords and Post-it notes, and that guy who made Pong for the Atari. And isn't this an interesting place to be? Did you really want the approval of the middle of the bell curve anyway? The normal? Because the middle is drowning in debt. They're working at a job they're not happy with. That's your middle. That's your normal. But we want so badly to be accepted. We go around begging for people to green light us, and oh, we just want affirmations of rightness. But I present to you that you will find over and over and over again that those things you are made to feel ridiculous for are the very things that will lead to your success, the blessing or the curse. You find what you're looking for, because even hardships can lead to excellence. And that is at this far end of the bell curve. It is excellence. It's thinking beyond the norm. It's a road tougher traveled but more richly enjoyed. Hard decisions now for a clear conscience later. Walking a path more sparsely populated but with more wholehearted travelers because they're truly themselves. It's been placed within each of us areas of excellence. You were made with excellence. It may not look normal. It's not. And people may say things. They may question it. They may not understand your path. They're not supposed to. It's your area of awesome, so rock it like a Hanson concert. But don't trade it in for a middle-of-the-road substitute. So the next time that you hear that word leveled at you, shot straight from the hip and trained on you, I want you to think, is this the arrow that I want to dodge again? Hey, meet it in the air and let it sink in, heart and bones and marrow and blood, and let it flow through everything that you touch, that you were made to be more than this. And if it looks different now, well, that's just how it is, because you're exactly who you're meant to be. You are excellent. You are excellent. You are excellent. You are far right end of the bell curve. Excellent.